another introduction of a company that's going to be participating at the Access Control Village at CREtech New York. For everyone, again, Access Control Village is a space within CREtech, which is going to happen September 19th to 20th at the Javits Center in New York City. We've curated a handful of companies to come together to really have a more in-depth conversation and showcase of how access control, how overall applications that work with access control can add value to whatever properties you are building, managing, whatever it might be. So with me today, I have the team from smartspaces. Very excited, very cool company. And actually one of the companies in the industry that's not just talking about doing these things, they're actually doing it. So Matthew, thank you very much for taking the time. Thank you to smartspaces for participating. If you don't mind, just introduce yourself, the company, and then we can talk about what to expect at the show.
Yeah, brilliant. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt O'Halloran, Commercial Director here at smartspaces, sort of head of global revenue as we sort of pursue our cross-border activity and come to the US in a very meaningful way. So smartspaces is a smart building platform. We originated as a multi-tenant smart building platform, so we're IWMS. We integrate all the downstream systems and create an intelligent building environment with an end-user app. The end-user app initially was provided by our landlord to their tenants to access the landlord domain and services. But we've since grown the platform to connect to enterprise software. So we now interface with enterprise globally and connect their workplace and employee experience services to intelligent buildings.
Love it. So if you could talk to me a little bit more, so at the show, clearly the message of what you do makes sense of why you'd be at CREtech. So I'll skip the why CREtech because it's sort of like right in line with it. But if you talk a little bit more, sort of like what people can expect to see from you there, that'd be great.
Brilliant. No, great question. So we're really excited to come across and demonstrate everything that we've been delivering for our global clients, particularly out of the UK for the last 10 years. And that will mean we'll be able to show everything from resource booking, Active Directory-led security for access to the platform in the enterprise environment, all the way down to building controls, including climate, scene setting, air quality, environmental conditioning, through to monitoring and charting of data for anything around energy consumption and more sustainable drive through building efficiencies. All of that can be demonstrated on our stand, but what leads the way, what really makes this happen is connecting access control. And that's why we're really excited to be involved with the Village and Lee and everything you're putting on, because our global partnership with HID, we're the first in Europe to deliver Apple Wallet at 22 Bishopsgate, which is the seminal development owned and developed by AXA Real Assets, and is home to some of the biggest businesses in the world, including Apple's R&D division. So we're really excited to come over and demonstrate what we're doing here in London.
Yeah, for those of you, if you need an excuse to get to London, I don't really need one very often, but because I like to just go there. But I've seen it. It's a really cool installation, really cool building, and it's a really great showcase piece of actually the solution that you're talking about, but even more the experience of how it all kind of comes together. So if you want to hear more about just that and see it actually, come by the Access Control Village at CREtech September 19th and 20th. We'll have actually not only the company showcasing, but we'll also have a spot in the middle, which will have use case and thought leadership conversations every 10 and 20 minutes for the 2 days that we're there. So Matthew, thank you very much. Can't wait to see you there. Appreciate smartspaces participating. We'll see everybody in New York.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.